Hey, what's up? Good morning and welcome to Coffee and Kly, everybody's favorite morning show. The only morning show to watch. The best morning show there is, huh? Today, your headlines are going to be about Islam and a few other funny things. We're going to get into it pretty soon. But first, I think I'll start with some personal commentary, if you don't mind. I mean, it is my fucking show. So I get to say what I want, right? On my show, huh? Anything goes on my show. Hell, I could be called a kike on my show. Doesn't matter. Hey, if I get mad, I'm the problem. Imagine that. You call a black guy the N word and he gets mad, and he's the problem. Huh. You call a gay guy the F word and he gets mad, and he's the problem. Imagine that shit. Oh, don't be racist, but fuck the Jews, huh? That's nice. Oh, and by the way, who the fuck ever said that I didn't think I was arrogant? I am the most arrogant son of a bitch any of you peasants have ever fucking seen. You have any idea how awesome it is for you that you got a chance to know me? The two-time NWA Texas Junior Heavyweight Champion, the 34-time Heavyweight Champion, the 22-time Tag Team Champion, the multiple-time Cruiserweight Champion, Hardcore Champion. Fuck, I was so fucking good, I was even the Women's Champion. You know how special it is for you that you got to be my friend for a little bit of time? Congratulations. It's a story you can go and tell your grandkids. Huh? You guys are idiots if you don't understand. I mean, I've only been saying it's a show and I'm a character for fucking ever. If you're too stupid to understand all that, hey, that's you, not me. But seriously, I mean this, and I'm gonna double down, triple down, quadruple down. I don't give up. For all the shit I did for all of you, you're welcome. Wait, hold on. Let me bask in it just for one more little second. Not the first time I took over an entire fucking thing. And it won't be the last. Let me make this crystal clear one final fucking time for all the morons with a 12 IQ who just won't stop talking about me. Did you know that if you stop talking about me, I will go away? Did you know that? Huh? Amazing, isn't it? Some of you have confused my willingness to defend myself with having thin skin. No, you're an idiot. When someone publicly drags my religion, my relationships, my family, or my private life, and people sit around laughing like children, I have a right to respond. Calling me an anti-Semitic slur in public and laughing about it is not comedy. You're a racist. Digging into someone's family, personal life, isn't content. You're an asshole. It's what people do when they've run out of anything intelligent to say. And here's the part some of you desperately need to understand. You are not my audience. You are not my career. You are not the internet. You're less than 0.1%. 0.1%. Way less. More like 0.00001%. You are a tiny circle of people who have somehow convinced yourselves that your little tiny corner of the internet is the center of the universe. I don't know if you knew this, but it's not. There are creators pulling 10,000 viewers who don't know my name or your name. They don't know this drama exists, and they couldn't give a fuck less. There are millions and millions of people I've never reached yet. My future doesn't depend on whether a handful of people who used to like me, but were only grifting off of me for my friendship with someone else, suddenly decide they changed their opinion of me. Oh, how convenient. I've promoted people. I've helped people. I've defended people. I've given people opportunities. I brought people together. I've watched some of those same people turn around and treat my actual life like material for their fucking little clubhouse. Fine. Lesson learned. I'm not asking you to like me. I actually prefer that people don't like me. I'm very comfortable being a heel. How many fucking times do I have to say it? I'm not asking you to come back because, quite frankly, I don't want you back. And I'm damn sure not asking for your approval. I'm telling you, leave me the fuck alone. Stop talking about my family. Stop talking about my religion. Stop talking about my private life. Go build something of your own instead of endlessly crashing out over me. I'm not worth all the attention you all continuously give me. Do you not agree? You keep the drama. I'll keep building. And from this point forward, you can do it all without me. Good luck. So thank you so much for being here. If you are just joining me, I'm probably going to keep doing this video every morning. I might change the time because of school starting. It might be way earlier. I might, I don't know. I do like the premiere aspect of it. So I probably will continue to do that, you know? So thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And let's start the show. All right, we starting with Ianon Patriot. Thank you very much, American as fuck. Hassan Piker is the perfect example of why birthright citizenships need to be abolished. That is right. Fuck on. I don't get why we keep letting these people into our country. I know birthright citizenship, but like I'm just thinking about all the other Muslims and all the problems we're having. Jesus, dude. All right, what's this? Teacher assistant arrested for threatening to kill. Oh no! Come on, bro. Why would you do this to yourself?
And I know that I'm scaring people, and I apologize a lot. I apologize to a lot of people, my friends, my family. But this is something I feel like I have to do for like free speech sake, for like I don't know, bringing awareness sake.
Okay. I already knew how he was gonna be based on the man bun. Huh? I know that's the first thing you noticed too, right? Man bun.
Well, there's another incident I want to ask you about. Okay. So before I ask you about that, I'm going to read you Miranda, which Johnson's right.
Yeah, I got it already.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even introduce myself for all the new people. Huh. Hi, everybody. Coming over from TikTok, Facebook, you know, Instagram. How you doing? I'm Climatics. Welcome to Climatics TV. Do daily content, funny videos. The Leering Tree started last night. Go check that out. Not too many live streams. We'll leave that for the fucking peasants. Well, back to the show, huh? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Like and share the video and subscribe to my channel, eh?
Well, this is a new incident. I have to read it to you either way. Oh. So, McLean County Republicans just received a electronic harassment threat.
Well, that wasn't me. I've not been threatening anybody. And I know that there is somebody on the board of the McLean County Republicans that online has been engaging with some of the stuff I've been posting. I don't think it's possible that somebody saw that and started harassing him, but I don't encourage anyone to harass people, and I didn't harass him.
Okay. Because I just saw the Bloomington Police report, and they suspected it was you. Obviously, because of the past incidents last week, and then your online contact. And then I guess you had signed up to be a volunteer with the Republicans. Was that like...
Was that a long time ago?
I don't know.
I technically am registered to vote Republican, but like I did that so I could vote in the Republican primaries, but like that was like 4 years ago.
Gotcha. Okay. So you think it's someone else that just ripping off of your social media posts? And
well, are you allowed to show me what you're talking about?
No, I believe this was a phone call.
Oh, yeah, I don't make phone calls like that.
And they were specifically talking about events on Wednesday, a Republican event on Wednesday here in town.
On Wednesday?
Yeah, the 22nd.
I'm aware of an event tonight, but not on Wednesday. Okay. Is that what it? Well, okay, I don't know.
I don't even know what event they were talking about. I just know our event here.
And there's always stuff on campus. I don't know.
Sure. The last thing that said something claimed to be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Does it ring a bell?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know all my friends' last names, like people I was acquainted with in college, but I can't think of close with.
Okay. All right. So the other reason we called is Turning Point, the individuals that you flipped over the table the first time, they want to pursue charges for that incident.
Oh, so is that separate charges from the time from the time that was video recorded?
Yeah, the one from Friday.
Yeah, okay, from Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the one that I believe Jonathan had already issued.
Yes, yeah. I did talk to him after that.
Okay. So this is the one before that.
Yeah. Okay.
So because of those two charges, because of the stuff online, you are going to be arrested today, and you're going to be taken down to jail.
Okay.
And you'll be detained
until when?
Until you see a judge, which will be tomorrow.
I'll see a judge tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then what will happen? Because I was told I'd see a judge on some date in November.
Right.
Oh boy. Maybe don't threaten to axe people like that. You can threaten to slap people, but you can't threaten to like remove them from earth. I don't want to say the words, you know what I mean? You can't do that. Let's see. Dr. Maloof. All right, what's this? Oh, okay. I think I've seen this before. Muslim passenger wants this dude to. Okay, so this dude's like an Uber, right? And she wants him to turn off the music because it's haram. All right, and so I promised someone that I would try to make this screen here bigger. So let's see if we can do this, and maybe I'll just try to go back and forth with it. But we'll make this screen bigger so that somebody can see it better. All right, there we go. All right, let's watch this.
آقا ببخشید میشه موزیک رو قطع کنی؟
موزیک رو قطع کنم واسه چی؟
واسه که موسیقی حرامه ببخشید
حرامه؟ کی گفته؟
زمان پیغمبر مگه موسیقی بوده آقا؟
زمان پیغمبر موسیقی نبوده؟ خب پس بفرما پیاده شو.
چرا؟
زمان پیغمبر ماشین هم نبوده پیاده شو با 3 تا شتر بیاد.
He said there's no car in Muhammad's time either. You can get out and walk. That's hilarious. That is so funny. All right, so can I keep the thing this big and just scroll down? Donald Trump, thank you very much. What is this? I'm shutting down the internet. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Wow. Wow. That's hilarious. All right. Oh shit, look at this list. Gunther Engelman, right? Eagleman, sorry. 88 days until the midterms. Do not vote for Democrats. Say no to communism. Oh shit. Yep. I'm gonna share this. Oh crap. Okay, what is this? What is this? Is that Laura Trump? That's Laura Trump, right? Yeah. Okay. Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen. Tomorrow, my view with Laura Trump on Fox News at 9 p.m. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Can I put these? Well, is it going to fit? Oh, it is going to fit. Okay. All right. Good.
All right. Well, I am so excited. Thank you, Secretary, for having me here. This weekend, we're going to do a little workout together. Fox News, 9 p.m., My View on Saturday night. You guys are whipping everybody into shape at DHS.
We are, and listen, the Coast Guard's leading the way. DHS, we're protecting our homeland, right?
Yeah.
So we need to look intimidating because every single day we're going to work. There's not a day that we have a rest day. There's not a day that we have a peace day. Every day from the Coast Guard, ICE, CBP, our mission is protect the homeland, and there's always somebody trying to get in.
What folks at home may not be aware of is that we didn't just have any instructor for the workout. The Secretary was the instructor for the workout, so you don't want to miss what we've got coming up this Saturday night.
Impressive. I gotta say, she was impressive. She stayed in there, didn't miss a rep. I was impressed.
I
First
appreciate
time to ever
it.
do the 9x8 workout, and it's a rough workout. That's pretty impressive.
I didn't come to lose, so we'll see you Saturday night. Catch it there. All right. Well, I am so excited.
Nice.
Thank you, Secretary.
Nice. Oh, that's tonight. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll watch that. I'll watch it. I'm gonna make some shorts today for all my new fans. Huh? All my new fans. I gotta make some shorts for them. They're gonna love them. Hub. Oh no, I thought it was Hub. HJB News. All right, let's watch this. We're gonna watch this whole thing. Oh, these fucking Muslims. There are not enough Muslims in America right now to demand full Sharia law and replace its secular system. This is why we need to gain political power and implement it little by little. They're literally telling you what they're doing, and we're still like, they're literally telling you what they're going to do. But let's not be called racist.
America, okay, if we don't want them to implement secularism, so what do we want them to implement? They say that America now, okay, there is not enough Muslims for them and to implement Islam. But now it is our challenge as du'at, as intellectuals, as academic, to present solutions based on Islamic values, but in the second level degree, not to tell them replace secularism with Islam. It won't work. Yeah, presenting Islam as a civilizational alternative, this needs from us a different way of addressing this generation, addressing, in fact, the whole world, trying to get into key positions where you are influencing the decisions, yani decision making. If we are, whatever we do, and we are not influentials, we cannot influence the how politics is running. We are not influence the decision-making processes.
We know that if we were to do this from 0 to 100, the people are going to say, we're not going to have this type. Look Afghanistan, look other places. And people understand they're not going to go from 0 to 100 overnight. Suppose a Muslim party, an Islamic party, comes in and they start changing. You know what? We want to make sure there's no alcohol being sold. So can we, for the time being, because here's the point, any type of stuff we do, it's not astaghfirullah to substitute the Sharia. No, it's a program to eventually apply the Sharia, right?
They're telling you what they're going to do, but hey, as long as you're not called racist, everything's fine, right? All right. Freedom Hammer, thank you very much. Muhammad married a 6-year-old. He was 54. He's not a prophet. He's a that. This is why I'm against Islam. Yup. I like that. Alexander Duncan, thank you very much, sir. Islam has never contributed anything positive to society. Oh, that's a good question for the comments. Name one thing that Islam has provided positive to our Western culture. Name one thing. All right. Let's hear anti-woke memes. I want to get through a lot of these. Name something smarter than Jasmine Crockett. Oh, another game for the chat. Premiere. Everybody watching on the Premiere. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Name something smarter than Jasmine Crockett. I'll go first. Box of hammers. Huh? Used Band-Aid. Huh? Oh, what else? What else? This cup. Huh? Oh, shit. Ralph. Bro, I changed your location. You were over there. Now you're here. Ralph, bro, you are smarter than my girl Jazzy. Congratulations. I like your hat. Hey, I even put my Jordans. Look at that. I changed everything. I didn't change everything, but I added some books and some other things. You know, you gotta update with the times. You gotta always be moving and grooving and cycling through stuff. If one thing doesn't work, don't give up. Just try something else. You're not a failure. You're a businessman or a businesswoman. I'm all for equal rights, you know, and lefts, equal rights and lefts, you know. All right, let's do this here. Dexerto. 2 capybaras wandering into a government building in Brazil while politicians prepared for a vote. They just got capybaras walking the fuck around like that? Really? Yeah, Laura says they wanted to vote too. Yeah. Absolutely. They're going to vote for Trump. They're MAGA. They wanted to vote for I guess it's Brazil. They wanted to vote for whoever the Brazilian Republican candidate is, or not Republican, but conservative right wing, I guess it would be in Brazil. I don't know what they have in Brazil. I don't know anything about Brazil. So Okay, what's this here? We'll watch this thing. Oh, it's only 11 seconds. Wait, it's only 11 seconds? The president's priority right now is to get the Save America Act passed. Okay, all right, let's just watch this. Kayleigh McEnany and the next president of the United States.
The president's priority right now is to get the Save America Act passed. I think it's absurd that we're the most advanced democracy in the entire world, and yet we don't have voter ID. That really has to change. The president's priority right now is to get the Save.
Okay, that's it. Straight and to the point. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Leah Rain, thank you very much. Exactly what it is. Islam is not a religion. It is a political ideology for terrorists. Yep. Facts. I agree with that. I'm going to repost this one. Citizen Vigilante. Just an interesting note today from the beginning of this account. Oh, they have been mass reporting your post. Oh boy. Yeah, that's probably going to happen. Yep. Sassafras 84. I like this post. If you're Mexico first, move to Mexico. If you're Palestine first, move to Palestine. If you can find it on a map. If you're Somalia first, move to Somalia. In America, we put America first. If you don't like it, self-deport. Thanks for listening to my sass talk. Oh, I will like that. Wait, who are you? I don't know you. Okay, I'll follow you. Wait, I'll follow you. See what kind of stuff you post. All right. See, I follow certain people so that my feed is a certain way. That's what smart content creators do that. Anyone else at this point? I'm a Democrat, trust the party. I'm a Republican, trust the party. I'm an American, I don't trust either. You know, I'm kind of leaning toward that. I mean, honestly, like there's so many Republicans I just don't like. I never voted for a George Bush in my life. I never voted for a Clinton either, but I was too young to vote for Bill Clinton, but I was in high school. But I never voted for a George Bush. And I never would vote for like a Mitt Romney or John McCain. A pass. But I didn't vote for Obama. The only person I ever wanted to vote for besides Trump was Ron Paul. So I'm more of a libertarian when it comes down to some sort of like geopolitical issues. I think I'm so libertarian. I'm like super America first. Like I don't want to intervene in other people's affairs across the pond. It's not that it doesn't matter to me, but like you have to clean your own house before you go clean someone else's. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna go mow your yard with my grass is like up to here. You know what I mean? So, all right, what's this? Dylan Fiverr 69. What's up, bro? I like my own culture too much to have it replaced by third worlders. Deport the lot. Okay, here we go.
Why can't we accept other cultures in Australia?
Why should we? Why shouldn't Australia be Australian? Why don't you like Australian? It's not good enough for you? You want it to be Chinese? Do you want it to be Indian instead?
Before swearing at police.
You're not a legislator. You're not a judge. You're a police officer. You do your job according to the laws on the books. You don't make them up as you go.
Why can't we accept other cultures?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did she say he cussed at them and then he didn't say anything bad? Hold on a second. She said he cussed them out.
Chinese? Do you want it to be Indian instead?
Before swearing at police.
Before swearing at police. But then listen to what he says.
You're not a legislator. You're not a judge. You're a police officer. You do your job according to the laws on the books. You don't make them up as you go.
Why can't we accept other cultures?
I don't know about you, but I think that lady doesn't understand what swearing means. That's weird. Yeah, Australia's cooked, man. You would think that Australia would be really, really easy to secure. It's a fucking island. Yeah, okay, it's a continent, right? But it's an island. Geographically speaking, the landmass is an island format where there's water all around it. I realize it's a fucking continent, but I would think that it would be really easy to secure that shit. You just get rid of all the. It's not like you can just fucking run across the border real quick. Oh, it's not. Australia is one of those few countries in the world that doesn't really have a border problem. You know what I mean? Like, what else? Indonesia, Japan, the Philippine Islands, they don't really have a border. You know, there's no reason to put a wall around Australia. So I feel like it should be pretty easy to get rid of unwanted people from there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking, I'm thinking too clearly, guys. Fucking got to make everything complicated. So that's not going to work. You can't just you can't just remove the people from the country. That's too easy. What the fuck, dude? Jesus. Okay. I don't know if I can say anything about that. All right. He's not wrong. I salute you, sir. Good Lord. That's horrible. All right. What's this dumb shit? Breaking. The Las Vegas takeover is underway. Muslims chant Allahu Akbar, turning Sin City into Halal City as their population surges 250% since 2004, and new mosques multiply across Nevada. I don't know a single person who voted for this. Yeah. The politicians are getting richer. They don't care. They don't care. If they cared, they could solve this real fucking quick. But they don't want to be labeled as a racist, and they don't care because they're rich. They're all rich. What do they care about this? They can take their money and fucking disappear overnight. The fuck do they care about us? They don't. They don't. They just want to stay in power. And these are potential voters. You may not like that, but I'm not wrong.
This is amazing today. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
You refrain from idle thoughts with your family, your spouse, your children. They didn't do any of that. And you didn't warn them, you didn't try to fix them. You're also responsible for them as well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst the khashi'een. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst the musallin, the people who establish the prayer.
That's crazy. All right, what's this? What does this say? Carly Bona? I don't know. Carleska P. There is something seriously wrong with people that think it's all right for a 6th grader to read a book about how to insert a what? Does that say... You got it. This can't be real. I say that and then I find the shit real, right? What the fuck? What is this?
You are wrong. I know these people. These are my friends. You.
We want to show parents some of the things that are in the library here. So this is the 12-year-old book of the year. It tells kids the names of sex toys. Ew, what the heck? It's here on the shelf. Hear me?
No, I cannot believe that's on the shelf.
We're not against the book. We're just against the books being accessible to children.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, you wanna give me that propaganda?
I'll tell you if you're really interested.
I'm not.
Do you want to know?
I really just want to give you.
But I'll just tell you what we've been telling others. In the minor section.
Define a minor terms.
Under 18 legally. So I'm talking legally.
Right.
Under
so that's
18.
Where we definitely disconnect, but continue.
Again, we're talking about the graphic sexual activities that are here. And so we are saying,
no problem with that.
Sure.
That's just one too graphic, yeah.
It is in the library, you are absolutely correct, but it is not in the minor section.
What section is it?
It's in the grades 6 to 12, which are not minors from a curriculum standpoint.
You don't know what a legal minor is?
No, I know what a legal minor is.
Is anybody paying attention to this guy? What the fuck are we talking about? Are we being serious right now?
Very aware.
Okay, and it says there's nothing wrong with enjoying some. It's a fun, sugary treat.
So I would prefer my 12-year-old to not just be randomly surfing the internet and actually do understand where his sites are coming from. And he really should come to me so I can buy good.
That's your decision. Okay, that's okay.
I want my children to be able to walk over, who's over the age of 12, be able to pick up a book and see a butt plug in it. I want that. Again, I apologize.
It's okay. You're all right. We're not holding anything against you. It's okay.
I don't need your forgiveness, but also you're not protected.
It's okay. I still feel that way.
What in the hell did I just watch? You see how all the energy is directed toward the wrong people and the wrong things? Huh? God, dude. What the fuck, bro? Like, I don't want to teach my 12-year-old about that. What the fuck? Why would you want your kids to know about? Oh, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's so inappropriate. Oh my God, it's so inappropriate. Oh, it's horrible, horrible, horrible. I do not like this shit at all. Oh my God, Nancy Mace, thank you very much. Nancy Mace. Hey. Not even 25 years after Muslim terrorists flew planes into the Twin Towers, New York City is being overrun by the very people who want to see this country burn. Yep. You're in the government. Do something. Like, seriously, you tweeting about this, that's great and all, and I appreciate your tweet and your picture, but do something. Like, what the fuck, man? I don't understand why people... Is it once you get in government, you meet the aliens and people all, you find out like the truth about the world, and like, so things that you thought matter now don't matter because you know, I don't know, something's fucking weird because it seems like everybody's so motivated to fix everything, and then it's happened my whole life, and then they get into power and something happens. Some shift with them happens. Even happened with Trump. Once you can say whatever you need to say to get elected and speak this and speak that. Clinton did it. All the Clintons did it. All the Bushes did it. Every single person's done it. All those 17 people on that stage with Trump and Jeb. Remember Jeb Bush? Excuse me. Shh. Remember that? All that shit. They're in the know. You and I, we are not in the know. So I wonder what they know that we don't know that makes them not give a fuck about all the other shit that they did give a fuck about. But now that they're in office, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they no longer give a fuck about that. What happened? I'll never know the answer to that question. Okay. What's this here? Homeland Security. All right. Over 1,200 illegal aliens arrested in Georgia. Georgia? What the fuck? Oh my God. ERO Atlanta's massive operation included an arrest of heinous criminals with convictions for sex, battery, and cruelty to... Yeah.
A massive ICE operation led to the arrest of over 1,200 illegal migrants. Over 700 of them had either been convicted or charged with crimes in the U.S. Take a look at just some of those arrested with criminal histories, including sexual battery, aggravated assault, domestic violence, and cruelty to children. Here for that Fox and Friends exclusive is the head of ICE's enforcement and removal operations. The ERO division is Marcos Charles. Marcos, thanks for joining us. Tell us about this Georgia operation and what it netted.
Morning, Griff. Thanks for having me on the show. Look, as you said, we arrested over 1,200 illegal aliens out in the Atlanta, Georgia area. More than half of those people had criminal histories. And as you said, we're talking about sex crimes, assault and battery, some with DUI convictions, even domestic violence. These individuals needed to be taken off the street, not only because they're criminals, but because they're here illegally in the United States. I'm very proud of the men and women of ICE, ERO, that are out there on the streets every day making these arrests and keeping our community safe. It was a tremendous success out in the Georgia area. The majority of these arrests were in the Atlanta suburbs and city, but these arrests were...
Hey, shout out to Atlanta. I actually used to live there in Snellville. Snellville. I know you probably might think that that's a made-up place, but if you would live in Atlanta, you're like, holy shit, he just said Snellville. Yep.
Going on throughout the state. And not just that, I mean, this one operation... as I said, was a great success. However, every day the men and women of ICRO were out in the streets across the nation enforcing the immigration laws as set forth by Congress. So we're keeping the community safe.
Yeah.
We're going to be traveling all over the United States doing the same thing.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Yep. That's awesome. Let's see here. We're going to end a couple more and we'll be done here. What is this bullshit, dude? They got the kids like that too? Turning point action. Oh boy, turning point. It doesn't have to be this way. This stops when decent people decide to vote. Like, wait a minute. I thought that it was just like a woman, like a grown-up woman that has to... They put their children in this shit too? Are you being serious right now? I did not know. All the shit I know about the Muslims, I had no idea that they put their kids in the burqas and shit too. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God, bro. This is going to be bad. Oh, there's music. Their Muslim music is copyrighted as fuck, by the way. I tried to play it so many times and every single time. And like you can't just search for Muslim era, like type of Muslim music, doesn't work that way. All right. Anyways, all right, and we got this person here. What is this? Is this Anna Lulis? Beautiful. Baseball star Aaron Judge meets with terminally ill patient, reminding the world that the vulnerable deserve to be loved, not treated as burdens. That's right. That's right. Oh, God bless this person. Oh, that's sad. And good for this rich professional baseball player that took the time for this. This is great. Let's watch this. I need a lift me up. Let's watch this.
And you will inspire me. I need you to sign that for me. I would love that. That would mean the world. And I have your bobblehead and one in my hospital room.
Which bobblehead?
The one that came out Mr. Kevin sent us.
Oh, incredible.
And then I have one at home. And it looks at me and I can see it from my bed.
Nice.
So it reminds me to keep pushing. And I'm going to have tons of ice cream tonight.
Oh, you better have an extra.
I will. Thank you so much. You really mean the world to us. You have such...
Isn't that crazy?
I'm a spy. I bet your child is more than me now. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Happy birthday. And the best.
That is one thing I do miss about wrestling is the fans. They're all cool. They're all in on it too. We could be screaming and hollering at each other during the show, and then I'm signing autographs for them after the fact. I've signed thousands of autographs in my life. I've taken hundreds and maybe even thousands of pictures with people over the course of my career and my life, and I love every single fan. And the fans in wrestling matter. They really do. Each individual person that makes up the crowd, whether they love you or hate you, they all understand that it's just a show. They all understand that it's entertainment. And whether they scream and holler at you and fight with you during the show, they realize that when the show is over, that they're going to stand in line to meet you and to get your autograph. That's pretty cool. At first, it was kind of weird to be signing autographs, but I signed so many in my life that it just became part of the show. I really always enjoyed going out for intermission. And we're going to end pretty soon here. Let's see how the left handles this. Men can't be women. Time to eat your words. All right, let's see. Former NBA superstar announces he will join the WNBA. Oh, what the fuck is this? What is this? This is funny.
After careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself a WNBA prospect. If simply declaring who you are is all that's required, then I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA. My team and I have carefully examined the WNBA's eligibility criteria and governing framework surrounding self-identification and inclusion. Based on the current guidelines, I can and am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am definitely not here to mock, make fun of, or disrespect any community or personal choices. I am simply asking that the current rules be applied equally to everyone. The rules that represent the very values many WNBA players and coaches have publicly advocated for. My team and I are prepared to ensure these guidelines are applied equally, consistently, and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at training camp.
That's hilarious. That's funny as hell. Hey, who's your favorite WNBA team? Right? Yeah, I don't even know one team at all. Oh. Mila Joy, Charlie Kirk going to vote for Donald Trump in 2024. Look how excited he is. I was live streaming when Charlie Kirk got shot. I lost my fucking mind. It was horrible. And then I made the absolute horrible mistake of accidentally, and I bet you a lot of you did this too. You accidentally watched the close-up video, not knowing what you were about to see. I'll never be able to get that image out of my mind. I've never been so upset over someone's death that I didn't know the person personally, you know? This affected me so much. I mean, I was already patriotic. It didn't take this for me to start loving my country and paying attention. I was already there. This just made it so much worse. So much, I guess worse is a bad word to use, but it just made it so much stronger. The principles and ideals, you know, things that I believe. They killed a good man. And I didn't agree with him on everything. I didn't agree with him on not, not a lot of stuff, just like the tiny few things. You know, something that we could have worked out between the both of us in like a conversation, you know? Nothing major. I agreed with him for the most part.
Go vote for Trump for the last time.
Are you excited?
I'm thrilled. Look at this guy in a MAGA hat right there. They got MAGA faithful all over the place here. This is MAGA country here. Look at this guy here. No way he's a white dude for Harris.
Time you'll ever
Last time ever voting for Donald J. Trump. It was really emotional. Sorry, I'm having my cucumbers. I think they're very underrated, by the way. Cucumbers are great for digestion. They're really tasty, and they have almost no calories. I'm moving on to celery. They're just great. Can't go wrong with celery in your diet. So we're a couple days away from the biggest election ever, right, honey?
Yeah. Peanuts. Go Trump.
We're fighting hard, honey.
Final countdown starts now.
Yes.
What up, Erica? Who'd you vote for?
I have no idea what will happen, but whatever happens, we'll keep fighting.
You left it all out on the field, Charlie.
We did.
You did, man.
When it all started, I said, Charlie, are you going to burn out with this crazy schedule? He said, if I don't leave it all out on the field, I'll never forgive myself. He's done it.
So just go vote.
Anything, Danny?
We're going to win.
Amen. Okay.
I'm not there yet. I hope we win.
We are poised for success.
If you all stop being lazy and vote, we might win.
Just got to show up tomorrow. If you do that, we win.
Wives don't lie.
Damn. That's crazy. Nobody else has been taken out like that in my lifetime. That's been that impactful on everyone. That's been
vote for Trump for the last.
That's been like, because I wasn't alive during MLK, right, or JFK, or any of that. So Charlie Kirk is the number one person that's. Yeah. All right. What's this here? This is the Palestinians' hero, Yahya Sinwar, hiding like a rat inside an underground tunnel in Gaza hours before October 7th. He let his people die while he was hiding like a fucking coward. As I said, he hid like a rat and died like a rat. Oh boy.
בורחים למתחם תת-קרקעי מתחת לביתם, בליל ה-6 באוקטובר, שעות בודדות לפני הטבח האכזרי. בתיעוד כאן נראים סינואר, ילדיו ואשתו. כשהם נמלטו, בורחים למתחם...
Oh my God, we're gonna end on this. Milla Joy, a stray dog ran into Target to get warm, and a customer adopted him on the spot. Whoa. To the woman who today adopted on the spot the stray dog that ran into Target seeking warmth. Oh, what? Immediately. That's amazing. I like that a lot. Hell yeah. All right, we'll do one final one, okay? We'll do one final one. What is this here? How can you not love this glorious video of the day? Javier Milei meeting Abdella Espriella today at his inauguration as president of Colombia. Oh shit. I didn't know all this. Oh shit, what is this?
Viva la libertad, carajo! Viva la libertad, carajo! Viva la libertad, viva la libertad, carajo!
I like this guy, Javier Milei. That's a chainsaw dude. Oh, I like him a lot. That's crazy. I like him. Good. All right, you know what? Let's end on this. We're gonna end on this. Is the last one. Lisa Rosen, fearless journalist Laura Logan just ripped the mask off the media's deliberate silence while Muslim militants in Nigeria systematically slaughter Christians. The Western mainstream media looks the other way. Oh boy. All right, let's see. Let's watch this. We're gonna watch the whole thing and then we'll end.
There was no Truth Nigeria. There was no media organizations. And you know what was happening to those people? To Lawrence and Masara Kim and all of them? The journalists sitting in the big capital cities, the big cities and in the capital, who were taking the line from the government and didn't have the courage or the integrity or the professionalism or the character or the motivation to go to those frontline villages. They just bought the line from the government that it wasn't really happening, and they bought the line from the U.S. State Department that this is nomadic tribesmen being forced to move from climate change. The Fulani are not really terrorists. Oh, the fact that they're Muslims got nothing to do with it. Because they're nomadic tribesmen, they're looking for other land. They're looking to go somewhere, and that's forcing them to clash with the Christian villages. Nonsense. That's absolute nonsense. That is just an example to you of how climate has been used as a scam. I mean, it's not just fake, it's much worse than that. All of these systems that are being implemented that are so profoundly dishonest, they're systems of control. How do we control the people, control the information and the narrative, and then have that as cover to do whatever it is that we want to do, which, by the way, is to go into Christian villages and not only annihilate people. I mean, in one of the recent attacks that Truth Nigeria has reported on, putting women and children inside cages in the market and burning them alive. I mean,
what?
I was sitting down to dinner in my hometown in Texas one Friday night years ago. My husband was with me. It was when we were trying to get the sound of freedom was being blocked because people didn't want child trafficking to be a conversation everyone was having. And we were doing our best to help get that movie put out. And I got a video. I showed it to my husband as we sat down. He couldn't eat. And it was a young 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old girl from Nigeria who was pulled from one of the villages. And as they were slicing off her head, they were digging her baby out of her tummy. And she was well advanced in pregnancy. That's the reality of what, when you put those numbers up and you go before your eyes.
What the f... I didn't realize this was going to be so uncomfortable. I am so sorry. We're going to keep watching it, though. This is...
Your colleagues in Congress, and you put those numbers forward. That's what it means in human terms. I mean, Lawrence once was calling Doug and myself. He's sitting in the back of a meat wagon on the bodies of his friends and neighbors with malaria. Remember, after that he went out with malaria for weeks. I mean, these the courage of the people who are on the front lines reporting this cannot be overstated.
All of a sudden, my problems don't seem so big. I don't have any problems compared to this shit. What the fuck?
But the challenge that they face is that the media itself denies the reality that they see and report on with their own eyes and ears. I mean, that's without conscience. Honestly, I stand before all of you in the National Press Club of the United States of America, the most powerful free nation on earth, where we have First Amendment rights. And I cannot say strongly enough to the press corps, do your job. Do your job. Because we are supposed to be the inspiration and also the safety net for journalists everywhere. It is truly without conscience that you can witness the execution of people and have it denied because journalists are too lazy, too corrupt, too stupid, too cowardly to stand up and tell the truth. That is without conscience. And, you know, we have to stop being afraid of what people will say to us. We have to stop allowing those who tell the truth to be punished and those who lie to be rewarded.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. That is what's up. So, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And like I've said in yesterday's Coffee and Kly, I'm going to be ending the Coffee and Klys from now on. I'll be telling you a few things from history that happened on today's date. So, let's get into this. In 1945, the Soviet Union declared war on Japan. In 1974, Richard Nixon announces his resignation on August 8th. And finally, and I'm even going to show you this one. This is going to be a visual one. On August 8th, 1969, the Beatles photograph the Abbey Road cover. Here it is. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.